Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to talk to you guys today about my 5 biggest money mistakes. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to talk to you about my 5 big money wins or things that I've done that are positive. So let me get started. And I've got a little story with the first one. Number one of my hugest money mistakes in much of my life is being too afraid to say no or no thank you. And basically that could go from anything, from when I'm sampling something at the store and feeling obligated to buy it, from people selling things, from being invited to a party of some sort, like if somebody's having a home party and I buy things from that. Just basically not saying no thank you and moving on. Like when I told you guys I go to these yogi or health and wellness festivals and I kind of feel obligated to buy something, not saying no thank you. But on that, I have a very positive story that I wanted to say that happened to me today before getting on with this list. Today, somebody that I know who is very sweet said that she's trying a new product that she loves. And she said, yes, it's changed my life and I would love to send you some samples. And at first I said yes. But then I thought about what I used to spend on some health and wellness products. And I said, you know what? I said, do me a favor. I said, go ahead and save those samples for someone else. Because I said, I have to be honest and tell you that I don't want to go on auto ship and purchase a product every month and spend the money on that. So I would rather you save those samples for somebody else. And I felt so good after I said that. She was very nice about it. But I always feel an obligation to say yes. And so now I'm finally doing that. But me not saying no thank you has cost me a lot of money. Number 2, and this is something that I hope young people can learn from me. Whether you make $18,000 a year, $25,000 a year, $50,000 a year, whatever you make. If you make even a small income right now, doesn't mean you'll make a small income a year from now. I used to think that when I made a small income, I didn't make enough money to invest. And that investing was only for people that had a lot of money. That is wrong. Even if you can only invest $25 a month and you're young, just because you make $25,000 now, you don't know 3 years from now how much you'll make. So if you only have $25 a month to invest or to save, start off with that. No amount is too small. That is one of the biggest mistakes, and that's one of my biggest advice. Number 3, wasting money on products and services that I just really don't need or don't get value out of, which probably correlates with number 1, being too afraid to say no or being impulsive. So that would be another mistake. Number 4, not having a budget, just pretty much paying my bills. And I have always had good credit and I've always paid my bills on time, but just not having a budget and things just kind of get caught up with you and you're like, oh my gosh, and then you don't end up having money for savings because you've spent it all because you don't have a budget for things. Number 5, and this is another huge mistake, not putting health first. So if I was getting married again, and I got married when I was 29, I would have, even on a low income, invested early. I would have said no to all the health and wellness, fly-by-night little schemes and things that I didn't get much value out of. I wouldn't have wasted money impulsively on services, and I would have put my health first. A lot of mistakes, can't go back and change it. All I can do is go forward and make good changes from now on. Let me know any money mistakes that you've made, but you've turned it around. I'd like to hear from you on this subject because it's not about looking back on the mistakes we've made, but what are the positive things that we've done now to make up for those mistakes. This is Money Mom signing off, and as always, I love you. Bye-bye.